That green bar better not. Yes, okay, thank God. Perfect. Alright, we back. Alright, there we go. Cool. I do not want full screen on my own video. I just want it to play. Alright. Alright, friends, let's get it. Alright, friends, right now we're going on YouTube and Instagram for readings, so I'm pulling from both sources for questions just to let everybody know who may be in the chat. Reading for literally anything that you want. Anything and everything. I don't care how silly it is or whatever. We're having a good time here. Hope everybody had a great weekend, and looking forward to a good week, right? Alright. Since I don't have many, cards flying. Hunger. I am hungry. Hi, Claudia. Yes, you can absolutely ask something. Go for it. There is a delay between the video and the chat, just a little bit though, just letting you know. But yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. Sure, I can read whatever you'd like. What question you have? Okay. happened to you. Okay. What happened? I can definitely clarify. Let's see. Something happened. Well, we have comfort, but that was upside down. So I'm assuming it was something uncomfortable. We have flow. So maybe it disrupted everyday life for you for a moment. Gotcha. No, that can be very tough, especially when you know that the impact of that can affect pretty much every aspect of your life. It's a very heavy decision. Let's see. Movement. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of things can happen. So all three of these cards came out upside down, which I take as the opposite. So no comfort, no flow, and no movement. So that's a thing this is how your life is going to be affected by that choice. I'm all for it, like your body, your choice, do everything that you want to do. As long as you're not harming anybody else, you're cool. If it's really gonna hinder your everyday life and put a huge dent in all of the plans that you have for yourself, that's a thing that you have to think about. So yes, you have magic is up right here, but you have passion that's down. So yes, it could open your eyes to the magic of seeing a new life and having to teach. About other lives for sure. So that decision could have, impacts on, the flow, the comfort, and the movement of that person's life. However, it could open your eyes to, the magic of just new experiences through new eyes, which is fine, but also, loss of passion. So you gotta kind of see where life is at right now, where you want life to be, and where you see life, how you see life occurring with either of those options. You really just have to take that balance. Is it going to be the right choice that, you or whoever is involved needs or not? And sometimes, it can hurt more than do good. I think that I don't really want to give advice on whether somebody should or should not, because that's not really my place. But this is what the life can look like under those circumstances. Yeah, because I'm just a person like everybody else, so I don't want to tell anybody how to live their life, but, if it happens, if things come to fruition, that's how life's gonna be. But, and if not, how are things gonna progress if, we go through with this, no sadness. You're not going to be grieving, nobody's going to be grieving the loss of their own life and freedom and whatnot to sacrifice for the life of another, ultimately. Yeah, no, it is very hard. You know, God gives us things as He sees we need them, and everything that God gives us is a choice. You know, God also gives us free will. It's a choice to do or not do something, and there's a plan A and a plan B for everything. Hey Pooja, welcome back. Sorry about the technical hiccups earlier. But yeah, Claudia, I hope that works out. And Pooja, you absolutely can. Yeah, I hope everything works out for the best and that, you know, things go smoothly regardless. You are very welcome. Alright, I'm using my unicorn deck because it's a little smaller and can fit in my baby hands easier. Does the universe support you with your connection with Naman? Let's find out. Connection with Naman. Are we supported? Does the universe want this? Okay. That was a chunk. You know what? We'll take it. I don't care. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands, the Hanged Unicorn, Knight of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles, along with Seven of Pentacles upside down. So, let's see what we've got. So, we have our 7 as our challenges. So, there may be some challenges with finances, money. We have the Hanged Man is really just about, sorry, I just totally lost my page. So, Hanged Man is like sacrifice energy. So you're giving away part of yourself for this connection. We also have Page of Wands and all of that. Let's see. Oops. Oh, I'm getting some technical stuff over here. Okay. So then we have, okay, so Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles, along with the Hanged Man and the Seven of Pentacles. So our pages are our learning, our experimenting, and then the Queen is nurturing, along with our King is our action and our movement. So we are learning to get that fire, that spark. We want to have that energy behind everything that we do, motivation, really. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is a lot of like action towards your emotion. So you're gonna get more balanced on like how you're feeling and how, as well as what you're doing. So that's gonna come into play more so. It's gonna be more cohesive. Your thoughts and your actions are going to be consecutive with each other. And then the Queen of Pentacles is nurturing. So you're going to be like nurturing your own self and like seeing what you need and actually being able to speak up about it. Your 7, so 7 represents challenges. So it could be, you know, challenges within the home, within yourself, but it's upside down in the reverse, which tells me opposite of that. So everything that you're worried about at home or within the connection, it's gonna actually go a lot smoother than you think, so long as you speak your mind with what you want, and how you're going to present it. Yeah, no, Claudia, I love these cards. All of them are so cute too. Like, look at his little armor. That is so cute. Like, all of them are just so precious. I love this deck, and then my other deck too is like actually pretty gorgeous. Like, this is my full card of my other deck. Like, if that will focus. Like, how beautiful that is. Just, I love all of like that kind of watercolor effect. But yeah, Pooja, I think you'll be okay so long as you actually speak your mind about what you really want. Don't be like, oh no, it's fine, I don't care, you know, do whatever, if it actually bothers you. So like I'll do that all the time. Like, for example, my boyfriend and I, he'll want to do like podcasts on the weekend, like through the house while we're like just doing stuff and like organizing everything. And half the time I'll want music. So I'm like learning to speak up and be like, no, I want some music this time. Like, I want to dance around and have fun. Like, I don't want to listen to people just talk today. So you really just have to like speak up about what's going to help you get where you want to be in the connection. But I think overall you're good. And you know, that always takes time. We don't want to, you know, speaking your mind is scary. Like, especially if you've had like a past where you were like really judged or whatever. Like, it can be pretty scary to open up to somebody and actually speak your mind and be like, no, this is what I want. So I think just overall, take it day by day. You know, we all have learning to do. Judgment. Don't judge yourself. Day by day. Things are going to happen as they want to happen. And that's that. I think you're good. Judge your own actions before you do them, is what I'm getting. Put yourself in their shoes about how they might react to something that you're doing or not doing. But yeah, definitely try to see things from their perspective as well. Oh, Claudia, that's awesome. Portugal is so beautiful. One of the people that I've known for a while, their whole family is from Azores, and like that is, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful land. All the hills and the trees, and it's so green. What is, so Claudia, here's a good question for you. What is your favorite unknown tourist destination? Like a secret spot in Portugal that's like, ooh, this place is really fun and not a lot of tourists come here and nobody really knows about it. If there's no places like that, that's totally fine, but I figure that everywhere has to have somewhere like that. You know, the little hidden spots. Or even just like the hidden cafe that's like has like the best coffee and donuts or whatever. I find that stuff so interesting. Hidden spots are where it's at, honestly. Madeira, yeah, that makes sense. That's awesome. Yeah, honestly, like nature spots are the best spots. Anytime I'm thinking of like travel and where I want to go in the future, it's really just places with like beautiful landscapes, and I want to find a really weird trail to walk in the woods to see a pretty sunset over a mountain. That's all I want. I love that so much. That's great. speaking of coffee, I need a sip. All right. Yeah, it's definitely some good times. Yeah, any other questions? It's just us, so I can answer literally anything that you want. I don't mind. Hey, yeah, I'm good. How are you? You can absolutely ask something else. Hope you had a good weekend. Good, me. Glad to hear that. Yeah, Isaac 1 to 7. Okay. So that's July 1st and January 20th. Interesting combo. Okay. So that's what, a Cancer and a Capricorn. Alright, that means Isaac. So one is Isaac. Okay. So a Cancer and a Capricorn. That's an interesting combination, and honestly, to see like the rest of the chart would be really cool. I think just based on like sun signs and everything, you're gonna have somebody that's more go, 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 and somebody that's more, you know, a little bit low key. They like to have a huge plan, like an actual plan in place first before doing things, whereas the Cap can like kind of be a little sporadic because they have their vision and how they want to go. Let's see. So because of its feelings, I'm going to go with my colorful cards over here, my prisms. Let's see. The feelings of this Capricorn-Cancer relationship. Let's see. Okay. Cancer, Capricorn, Capricorn, bum, bum, bum. Ooh, creativity. You're both wondering like how you can get the other one on your hook. Anxiety, you're nervous if it won't work out. Or if somebody will have a bad reaction to things that you want. But we also have comfort. So I say don't be nervous about anything. If you want to do something a little sporadic and different to kind of wow them, I say go for it. Or even vice versa. Like you're open to receiving that as well. Yeah, illumination. So a lot of it is just kind of figuring out where you do and do not clash. You know, just how to work your truths together in the best way. So we have Ghost, which I actually take as a spiritual card. Like you have someone, like, I don't want to say an entity, but you have somebody spiritually, like, protecting you and looking over this connection. Also, I have isolation here, which shows me that maybe you need to take some time for yourself, do a little self-reflection on your own, and then go from there. But I don't think it's totally bad. I think there may be some, like, caution, some, like, you know, oh, I don't know if I should do this right now, pump the brakes. But I think overall it is good. It's just kind of navigating that anxiety and the discomfort and seeing how they react to things and going from there. But overall, I think it's pretty good because it is protected. So then let's see. Alrighty. Alright, Manny's current feelings of you. Let's go for it, girl. Alright, Manny's current feelings. Well, now, I don't know if I should even take that because I know these two were just pulled, but I will take love. Stop it. Give me like one or two, please. Manny's feelings. Give me one more. Manny's feelings, please. Okay. So happiness flew right out of there. And then this one, sadness was upside down. So you take his sadness away, which is really pretty. What else? Energy. They feel your force field. They know that you are around and there, and you make them happy. You have no sadness. There's love and lots of energy. So do they kind of get like very like gung-ho about things when, you know, when you guys are around? They just have all these plans and they want to go, go, go and do everything all at once. That's the energy that I'm getting, because they want to experience everything with you and they don't want their time with you to go to waste. Hi, Oscar. Query, can I recover money lent to several people? Let's see. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm going to do tarot for that, and then probably one of these as well. You're welcome, Oscar. Let's see what we got. Oops, sorry. All right. Okay. That's two. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and then Page of Pentacles. Whoops, whoops. We have the Empress. And, yeah, okay. So we have, all right. So, 3s are growth and expansion. So that's upside down. And then we have 9 of Swords. And 9 is conclusions, which is also upside down. So I feel like right now, the energy is like a little bit stuck, a little bit stagnant feeling. But we have the Page of Pentacles. And Page is like channeling and initializing things. So it's the start. And then the Empress energy is absolutely all about, you know, just coming into your own and, you know, fertility, taking care of yourself, and growth. So I think overall for this, it's possible that you're having some trouble, but you need to do some self-reflection and figure out where you can actually channel that energy for more money. So yeah, so channeling and then nurturing. So I think, yeah, overall it's a lot of just channel the energy, take a minute, take a breath, think of what you've got right now and what you need to get to, and then shift your perspective from there. Sometimes you realize that the goals that you have cannot be reached on what you're currently doing, and you just have to figure out what you really need to focus on in order to do this. So you could be focusing on like things with your job, like just getting there on time and doing the best that you want, which is great and could cause for a raise later on, but not immediately. Go through some of your items that you have at home and see if you can like sell some things. If you haven't used the item in the last year, put it in the for consideration pile and then determine from there if you can part with it. But I think selling some things might do good. Yeah. I think that's where it's at. And then let me just pull one more like feeling card, just to get this, like, let's see what we got. Yeah, anxiety. It's causing you a lot of stress and nerves. It seems to be like all you're thinking about. So just take a break, try to think about something else, because when you are not stressing about money and what you need to do, and you're just enjoying yourself and having fun, that's when things can go exactly the way you need them to go. So, yeah, just take your time. It'll be okay. Confidence. You'll get there. Okay. Alright, DM Chris's current feelings towards you. Let's see. Current feelings. Okay. Surrender. Interesting. Let's do another. Okay. Chris's feelings, Chris's feelings. Intuition. Right, one more, Chris's feelings. Fear. Interesting. He knows he has to give in to the connection, and he is afraid to. Because of rejection. But he knows you're not going to reject him. That's a chunk. Let's see. Why is he afraid of being rejected? Comfort. It's out of his comfort zone. Maybe you are not the typical person that he goes for, and that's what makes him nervous, because he's definitely going out of his comfort zone. He knows he has attraction to you, and he knows it's meant to be, but he doesn't want to be different from what he's used to. Does that kind of make sense? Like, maybe he normally goes for, like, goth girls, and you're totally, like, a blonde or whatever, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's just not what he normally goes towards. But that's the kind of vibes that I'm going for here, that I'm feeling. Like, it's just you're slightly out of his comfort zone to make him afraid of it. But it's nothing to be super afraid of. He does. It's just deep down, and he has to get over himself first. That's his issue. All right. Claudia, will I get married one day? Let's see. I'm gonna go with my lovely index cards. Because why not? Okay. And I still have to rewrite these. I've just been very lazy. Whoop. All right, plan ahead. So I do see you getting married, but I feel like it's going to take some effort. Like maybe the person that you end up with doesn't want to get married, but you do. So maybe it's going to have some convincing. I didn't even realize there were two here. Plan ahead, get to work. Okay. I feel like they're going to need numbers as to why to get married. Like they need to see like tax breakdowns and stuff of how things are gonna go. Laugh and enjoy life. Know that it's not that serious. If you do, then that's great. If not, then that's also cool. For the longest time, personally, I wanted to get married, but when you realize that, like, you know, signing a house is pretty much the same thing without the party, and you get a house out of it, that's almost better. So maybe there are some compromises. Maybe it's, okay, well, if we don't get married, then how else are we going to prove our commitment to each other? So I think don't focus on the marriage itself. I focus on the commitment. Like, what's the big commitment that you would want? You know? I'm not sure if it's with him. Let's see. I also got sing and prioritize. Okay. Is it with Isaac? Was she married to Isaac? That's Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay. So, might be a Sagittarius. And results only come from action. So, I think it's going to be unexpected. And it's going to change viewpoints on a few things. But I don't know what it will change viewpoints on just yet. But it's going to be a little different than you expected, but feel the same, you know? Alright. Oh, you're so welcome, me. Not a problem at all. More than happy to answer anything. Alright. Producer and writer. Let's see. Alright. Producer and writer career. Where are we at with that? Well, you are 2 for 2. I'm pretty sure that popped out as well. But this time we got a time frame of 6 months. Balance, motivation, and pets and animals. So I think yeah, sometimes the people that we have, you know, those big connections that we feel, you know, big things for, are really only in our lives to teach us a lesson, and not necessarily be there long term. And, you know, yeah, that can kind of suck sometimes, but it would also be for the best. If it's not with Isaac, you have to figure out, okay, well then, what also makes me happy? What about him makes me happy? And is that quality in somebody else? Yeah. Thank you for the water reminder. But yeah, me, I think 6 months, yes, for sure. But balance and motivation, we talked about that for sure. And then pets and animals. Don't be afraid to like send her some cute dog pictures or cat pictures or whatever. Just to kind of be a little buddy with them for a bit until that promotion happens. Water break. Ah, thank you, thank you. Ooh, physical health of mother and brothers. That's a good one. Let's see. We're gonna do these. Physical health of mother and brothers. Oh my god. Okay. And this one was popping out too. Hold on, I don't know what that is. Nobody's supposed to be here. Oh, I think somebody's just forgot their keys because they're buzzing everything. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So we have protection, success, determination. We also have rejection and pain. So this tells me that they're determined to reject whatever pain this is, but they will have success and they are protected in whatever journey this is. Oh, this dog, my neighbor dog is gonna bark like crazy in a second. Let me pull one more. Hold on. Nobody's supposed to be here. One second. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, I don't see anything bad. I see it as, if something bad happens, they're just trying to get rid of any physical pain they may have. So maybe like somebody has like back pain, shoulder pain, hip pain, whatever. They're actually doing what they need to do to get over it. They're definitely protected. They're going to have success. It's going to be good as long as they keep that determination up. What else do we see? Sweetness. And balance. Confidence. maybe somebody is pre-diabetic. We just have to take all of the physical aspects into consideration. Health is overall. Health is internal, external, physical and mental. So maybe if there is any physical health issues, it's going to get resolved. It's going to get resolved with a lot of, with balance and sweetness and figuring things out. There's also reflection, so they just are really taking a serious look at their own stuff. But I think it's good. Anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, go for it. How did AA feel about you review you in the interview? Let's find out. How did they feel in the interview? How did they feel in the interview? Mystery. Interesting. They're not sure at the moment, because maybe they have a few other candidates, but they do see you bringing new life and illuminating things that may need to be brought to the surface. You also have intuition. Yeah. We also have protection. So I think ultimately, I feel like they have a few more candidates to go through, but it's possible. You're in the running. Yeah, absolutely, Claudia. Go for it. Yeah, but I think it went well enough that you're in the running, but I can't say the outcome yet. They probably have a few more interviews to do, and we'll go from there. Undetermined right now. I think my laptop just died. Yep, that's okay. Anyway. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Alright, what do we got for Claudia? Claudia and her health. Let's see. What's going on? Okay, happiness and ideation. So you have an ideal that you're trying to reach, but you are pretty happy and content right now. Obviously, you'd be happier if you got there. energy. Feel like you're maybe lacking a little energy right now. Anxiety, but it's upside down. So the nerves are calm, which is good. Passion. You have to find what you're motivated, like how you're motivated to work out, and actually what you're willing to do and put the work in. You have to let go of fear. So if you're passionate about running, start running. If you want to be somebody who roller skates, start skating. Whatever is going on with your health, it is being protected by spirit. So whatever you start and put your mind to is going to be successful. It's going to be, you're going to learn the lessons that you need to learn, and it will be good. However, overall health. We have confidence is down. So you may be just nervous to start it because you don't want to look a fool. I know I personally started roller skating when COVID happened, and I was nervous to look a fool, but I still did it. And I mastered like a move that really made me feel good, and then I stopped. So you don't have to like keep going with whatever you decide, but you just have to, put your foot down and try it. Just try. You got this. You will get there. It's hard to start new things, but the first step is always just starting. I think you should definitely sing, for sure. Hi, Can. I absolutely can do that for you. Let me just pull a card about singing. Yes, but get hyped about it. You know what? Honestly, pull a Beyonce and sing on the treadmill, so that way you have more of a, vocal, your lungs have more capacity that way. But, yeah, fuck it up, fam. You got it. Alright, can we see anything about a New York opportunity looking for work? I'm going to use my lovely index cards that I wrote all myself, because I do have time frames in that as well. Let's see. It is quite the stack. Well, my friend, success. That's what's up. April. Success. You are powerful. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Career upgrade. I cannot make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. And the color white. So look out for the color white. And hi, Benita. Absolutely. You can ask whatever you'd like. Yeah, Ken, this is ridiculous. Like, this is... Yes, absolutely yes. Definitely in April. In April, I don't feel like you're going to be moving then. I feel like that's when the exception is going to happen. Like, whatever job is being offered to you, you're going to say yes to. But the move might be a little bit after that. But either way, you got this in the bag, my friend. Absolutely. That's going to be awesome. I wish you all the luck in the world, and I'm so happy to see that for you. Alright. Benita, my friend, you're up. Also, friends, while you're here, I'm just going to remind everybody that I am accepting donations through Streamlabs in the link in the description. Your girl's trying to pay her rent, so. Alright, do I see group read messaging you in March? Let's see. Let's see. Is group read going to message in March? I got the number 6. Maybe March 6th. Maybe the 16th. Maybe the 26th. Either way, a 6 is there. You also have decorate. Okay. Will he message you in March? Do your chores. I think that's more so focus on yourself right now and it will come to you when it's meant to. I'm also going to pull another one. Will he message in March? Everything happens as it's meant to. Okay, and then we have you are loved. Can't really see that, but you are loved. We also have the color yellow. And find the humor in the situation. Maybe he will send you something, but also maybe send some memes. Like, funny pictures and everything. I feel like that's how it's going to start. Don't take it too seriously, but know that, they are thinking about you and it will happen. But focus on yourself for now and don't dwell on it. And also keep number 6 in mind. Alright. You're absolutely welcome. Alright. Can, general on love. Okay. Let's see. General in love. What do we got? Alright. I'm going to actually use these. So for Cam's general love life. Alright. Oops, sorry. Cam's general love life. We have reflection and love. Interesting. And anxiety. So you're nervous of what's going to happen if you don't find it, but I think you should reflect on what you don't want in love itself. So reflect on what you do and don't want. Don't worry about the things that you don't want because you'll find somebody that has everything you do want. Additionally, let's see. Creativity. Get creative with what you want. Do you want somebody that's financially independent, somebody that's a little stable? Maybe you want somebody who's a little crazy so you can have some fun every once in a while. Faith. Narrow it down to like a few things of what you absolutely want in a person and what you absolutely do not want. Do like 5 things each, because the more specific you get, the harder it's going to be to find somebody. But if you have like just 5 pros and 5 cons, that's easy enough. I think, don't focus on looks, just focus on personality traits, life aspects. That, I think that's what you need to focus on. You want somebody that's a little bit independent or somebody that depends on you a little bit for things. Either one of those is totally fine, but you have to know what is best for you and what you want and what you expect out of a relationship. Like, do you expect them to make you dinner every night, or do you expect them to, just deal with, like, the kids or whatever, and then you can cook. You gotta find that balance. But overall, just take some time and think about what you want, make your list, and go from there. Alright, you're so welcome. Is HA to be trusted? Let's see. Is HA to be trusted? Can we trust HA? Can they be trusted? confidence. Okay. Can HA be trusted? Movement. Whoa, whoa. We have fear, passion, and rejection, as well as confidence. This is funky. Okay, lots of red cards today. That's interesting. So we have confidence, but also movement and passion. So, this honestly makes me want to say no. We have rejection, determination, energy upside down, so that's an energy drain, passion, confidence, movement, but fear. So they're confident that they know what to say and do to make somebody like get on their side. This also can drain energy from yourself while fueling them. They fear like they could put you in danger sometimes. It could be like a weird situation that maybe is not totally the best, but I mean, you also have rejection and determination. So they're determined to just suck your energy out. Yeah, I feel like they just only have their own motivations in mind and not necessarily anybody else. They are like, I'm going to do what I want to do, and if I have to say this or that to get everybody else on my side, then I'm going to. That's the vibes I'm getting from this. I mean, I know people like that personally too, and I still remain friends with them because I don't like to have any drama, but just keep them at an arm's length, you know? Make sure that they know their place. Yeah, they seem like a good friend because they know what to say, yeah. Let's find out. What do we got? Sorry, half my cards are upside down over here. Okay. How does Huda view me? Let's see. How do they view you? Happiness and strength. Those are two good cards. And no frustration. They feel at ease. They're good. They know they make good decisions in your presence, and you know they weigh their options very well. You don't make them upset in any way. And confidence. So yeah, pretty good. I feel like it's more of let's get one more. Mystery. Nee. Okay. Yeah, I think they want to know more about you. They want to know how you operate. I think they can be trusted. You take away their frustration. They have a lot of strength with you, confidence and happiness. But they want to know more about you. You are a mystery to them. But what else do we got? Can this person be trusted? that was a chunk that flew out, so I don't count those, please. Let's see. Can they be trusted? That's another chunk, but that was a single one, so we'll take it. Magic. I think so. I think they can be trusted. Magic is not really a card that I read upside down. Neither is like the ghost card. I think there's like just maybe 2 or 3 cards that just never read upside down, and Magic is one of them. Just because there is a spark there. I think it's more of a creative spark. Like they look at you and they're like, huh, interesting. But like it's not like a relationship type way. I feel like this is like a work thing. Maybe like it's another boss or a coworker that they just find you intriguing in a platonic way. No, I don't think that they're doing magic. It just means that they, like, the mystery and the magic kind of go together. Like, oh, that's weird. That person did that and within 3 seconds, and they did it very well. So it's more like they think that you have that magic spark, and it's a mystery to them, so they want to know more. But yeah, don't get discouraged over that one. I think overall it's pretty good. Yeah. Anytime. Okay. Let's see. Go. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, friends. Alright. How are we doing, guys? Any other questions anymore? I mean, I'm gonna be here pretty much until like 2:30, 3 o'clock. But yeah. Okay. let's see. Alright, if nobody's here, I am taking a second to smoke. Okay. We just out here. We just out here. Hi Carlos, how are you? Hope you're doing well and had a good weekend. There's a very slight delay between the chat and my voice, so I apologize for that. But I'm here. Yeah, absolutely. Anything you want. Okay. Hi Amina, welcome in. Alright. What does Samantha think of you? Let's find out. Alright. Let's find out. I don't know if you were watching earlier, but these are my feelings cards inside of like feelings, emotions, and just general vibes. So I'll start with that. Let's see. Oops. Okay, that's 2. Ooh, illumination and intuition. So you're shining a light on something that she has had a feeling about, or they have had a feeling about. Sorry, don't mean to like misgender anybody. That's a giant chunk, so we don't take those. Only if like 2 or 3 fall out, that's, I guess, fine. Alright, so we have my ghost card is more of a spiritual energy that's protecting whatever connection this is, which is awesome. I also have passion and fear. So somebody's afraid of something that they have to move past, but there is passion here. There's a light being shined on something that either they needed intuitively or you did. Now I'm going to pull one more. Oop. Caution is upside down. So I say go for it. This is do not proceed with caution, go. So I think it's good. It's going. If they're definitely in like the flirtation vibe. I feel like if they don't like you already, they will very, very, very soon. But yeah, message them, see what's up, start a conversation, and the worst thing you could do is not try. Carlos, I absolutely do think you have a chance, but I feel like you have to shoot your shot first. Like, they're not gonna say no. They might need, like, a little bit of nice convincing, like we can go to a restaurant of your choosing type thing. But yeah, overall, very good. All right, Amina, who's coming towards me romantically in the near future? Let's find out. So, who's coming to you in the near future? Let's see. Who's coming in the near future? Well, happiness. Isolation and fear are upside down, so there's no fear, and it's not isolation, so it feels like more of a group setting. Interesting. Faith. Romantically in the future, growth. I feel like you're maybe going to meet this person in a group setting, and then have a spark from there. Like, you just have good conversation, and you're able to talk about whatever topic it is pretty freely without being afraid of being judged. Like, there's no judgment. There's magic, so there's like a spark of a connection. Like, they sense that it's something different, and so do you. What else do we have? Oh, that was the entire deck, basically. Yeah, intuition and energy. So you're both going to feel the same spark, know that it's a good connection, and you're going to just be like energetically charged about it. In New York environment, it's possible. Let's see. Yeah, you definitely might. And there's flow as well. If the only thing I will say is if it's a work environment, just be aware of like titles and rankings and all that stuff, because that can get a little messy. But if you are careful and thoughtful and, you know, thinking your steps through, then it can be successful. Okay. Alright, Claudia, about love, should I get someone this year? Let's find out. I'm going to do these. Okay. Chunk. That's also a chunk. But July is showing first. So, July. We also have Spread Your Knowledge. Just go for it. Do it and take care of yourself. So it's gonna happen if you just put yourself first and kind of just you do you, you know? But focus on July. Maybe July you'll meet the person. Maybe the relationship won't start, but you might meet them in July. Ooh, government, that's awesome. Oh my god, sorry. I got like nervous there because like friggin' my neighbors just speak on speakerphone in the little hallway right next to my door all the time. So I think somebody's coming in like all the time. And they're a freaking yappy dog. Okay. Alright, what does Manny want from you and what does Chris want from you? Yeah. It is what it is. I live in a crappy apartment building right now, but whatever. Hey, there you go. Yeah, Claudia, birthday boy. Here you go. Well, birthday relationship, birthday lover. That's awesome. Alright. So, Manny versus Chris. Let's see. Well, anger is upside down. So somebody wants to forgive you or to not be angry with you anymore. We have death upside down, but we have success and illumination. So I take death as a new beginning. So we have basically forgiveness, new beginnings, success, and illumination. I think... Okay, so I was pulling Manny first. I think he just wants a new spark with you. He wants to forgive you for whatever, issues you guys had recently. He wants to start over, and he wants it to be better. He's finally opening his eyes to your perspective on whatever situation it was, whatever occurred. That's what I think is going on. And then what do we have for Chris? I have 4 for Chris, please. Okay. So we have passion, magic, intuition, and balance for Chris. So there's definitely a spark there for sure. It's like a total different level of clicking. And like the intuition is there, like you know each other before you guys like really speak about it. But I don't know, man. This forgiveness and stuff with Manny, like the new beginning, is great as well. I feel like both of these energies balance each other out. Like it's 2 sides of the same coin almost. But I'm going to pull one more for each of them. What do we got for Manny? Okay, happiness. And what do we have for Chris? Determination. So, like you genuinely make Manny happy, but then with Chris having determination, it's like he like wants to still get to know you more and know where you're coming from. Like he's determined to do that, but there is like a spark right now. He's interested, but I don't know about this long term. Cause think of it like this. It's like you're like the new toy in the toy box. So like that intrigue is there. That ooh, what is that? But then like, so they're determined to get to know you. To like, bad analogy, but play with the new toy in the toy box. Not like that. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's how I feel with this one. So this could go either way, but this is like okay, like they're like determined to do it. They're like, I'm set up on this goal of forgiving them, having a new beginning, balancing this out, and you know, being successful, and I see what I did wrong now and I want to make it better. This feels more long term than this does, if that makes sense. But yeah. I mean, overall, it's good energy in both regards, but yeah. No, that's okay, Claudia, no worries. Does Isaac have feelings for Claudia? Does Isaac have feelings for Claudia? Does Isaac have feelings for Claudia? Okay. Does that answer your question? I think so. We have movement, protection, faith, and mystery. They still need to find more out about you, but it's there. It's there. They got that spark, that protection. Girl, you good. You good, girl. It's fine. Don't you worry about that. That is a crazy reading if I've ever seen one. And my cards jump a lot. Like, my cards are like, here you go. There you go. The thing is, the guys, like, you know, let him chase you. Don't, like, take this and just be like, oh my god, okay, great. I'm gonna go for it. Let him chase you a little bit. Have some fun with it. Because you know it's on lock. You know it's locked down. It's good. But have some fun with it. Make him work for it now. A little bit. Like, you know, make him get you a coffee in the morning. Because he will. That's awesome. I love that. That is pretty sweet. Absolutely. As many as you want. Just go for it. is he with another girl? Okay. Reflection. And intuition. Sweetness. No sweetness, no movement, intuition, reflection. Interesting. I feel like right now he was like kind of in his like bad boy phase almost. Where like he knows that you're more of like a settle down type, and he still wants to go out and have fun and be a boy, you know. So I feel like he just isn't out of like his, he's having some, like he wants a bad girl right now, like, or he's in like his bad boy phase where, like, I know you said he's like kind of like older, but like maybe it's his, I don't want to say midlife crisis, but that's the word that comes to mind. Like he's like, oh man, I was settled down for a while before and now I'm not, and I want, you know, I want the wild girls for a second before I settle down again. And he knows that. So he's having his fun right now. I don't think he's taking this relationship super serious. If it even is a relationship, maybe they don't even have a definition on it. If that's the case, if he doesn't want to define it, then there's a reason why he doesn't want to define it, you know what I mean? It could also be, yeah, he just needs to reboost his confidence and stuff. He is with another baby. Okay. Are those babies also his though? Because if, yeah, they got babies. I feel like he's trying to just do the right thing at that point then. Like if they are like his kids, he is trying to just do the right thing and actually like be a dad and show up. Which honestly you have to give him some credit for. Like that's a very respectful thing. Like most guys don't stick around. But you know, he knows the intuition thing is like he knows it's what he has to do. You know? But it's not as sweet as he thought it was going to be, and he realizes now like he's just sitting stuck at home with the kids and her and everything, just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. So he is getting that monotony. There's no sweetness there. It's like, hey, take out the trash, go do this, go do that. But like he's not like enjoying himself, but it is more fulfilling that way because he knows it's what he should be doing. Do you know what I mean? But like he's still not happy about it. That's not where he wants to be. It's very tough when there are like whole families at play because you have to take in every single person's, like, everybody's perspectives on everything at all times, which is very hard to do. We have consciousness here upside down. So he feels like he's like basically a walking zombie right now because he's not expanding his mind. It is monotonous. He's just doing whatever. It is the hardest part though. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe this... Like, he's not happy, but he's not mad at it. So he's not making any changes to get out of that. Now, you say babies, so I'm assuming that the kids are very, very young. So I think, yeah, no, it could be money too. Like, maybe things are stable and everything is just going how it should. Maybe there are money troubles. Divorce is very expensive. I don't know if they're married, of course, but then he'd have to pay child support. It's expensive. There's a lot of things to consider. There's also, like, the well-being of those children. Like, having a parent that is kind of in and out of the picture can be pretty tough, later on in life for them. Yeah, he's not married. It's still, so he's not married, so that he's keeping that open. But he is just trying to make sure that right now, the stage that these kids are at in their life is still fulfilled by both parents. Like, that's an important value to him, and that's what he's doing. It's like a double-edged sword. Like, he feels good about it, but he also feels bad. Yeah, ask away. I'm gonna clear this board real quick. Is he going to jail? Let's see. I don't know. If he does, it won't be for very long, but I don't want to, like, predict one way or another, because, like, I don't know the situation. I don't know really, like, specifics. I don't know if I want to know, but what I will say is people must be held accountable sometimes, and such is the balance of life. Whoops. That was almost half of my deck. Screw it. Creativity, flow, death, abundance. Interesting. I don't know. I really can't say, like, yes or no on that. But this is literally a whole circle of life happening here. I do know that. We have pain, frustration, trust. Okay, maybe he'll have to go to court for something, but ultimately not to jail. I don't know. I really can't. I don't know about that. But we have creativity, flow, death, and abundance. Yeah. If he is, yes, it's gonna suck. But also trust that it's for the betterment of him, right? The betterment. And, you know, things happen the way that they're meant to. Whatever it's for, it's gonna be better overall. I feel like it's a rebirth. And maybe, you know, because he knows he has to like go to court or something or whatever, he has to like prove some sort of stability, and that's why he's staying with her and the kids and everything, I think. Oh no, sorry about that, me. I can definitely do a read for that. But yeah, Claudia, just take it day by day for now. Know that you don't have to pay for his mistakes. Like, that's whatever, you know, happened is on him, and that's all. But take it day by day and see how things play out. Right. Good things coming in May. Let's see. Good things in May. Good things in May. That flew out so fast. And so did that. It's going to be awesome, but it's going to be self-growth. It's you, girl. All you. Oh, Claudia, I'm so sorry if you missed me. I said that overall, you know, his mistakes would be, you know, anything that he's being held accountable for is entirely on him, and you know, sometimes he gotta be held accountable for whatever. But it's for his betterment, if anything. Take it day by day. You don't have to pay for his mistakes. You know, just process that it's not. It doesn't have anything to really like do with you in that situation. Fair enough. Right. Alright, I'm gonna get one more for your May. What's May look like? Ooh, no movement. So maybe you'll be a little bit, you know, in the same kind of rotations, not like a lot of like new places or anything. You're just kind of going home, work, friend's house, home, work, friend's house, you know what I mean? But it's definitely going to be like a lot of inner work, which is awesome. Oh, my bad. Well, now you know. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you saw that at all. This is how the cards just flew. So we're just going to take all that. Interesting. But I got July. I don't know. So we have energy, caution, illumination, and July. What's coming your way? And passion again. Something is up, girl. Something's up. I don't know what it could be, but something's up. I'm curious though, what is it? Give me the tea. Jesus. Not that much tea. I do not need half the box of tea, thank you. One more time. Determination. Ooh, releasing anger. Fun. This one's for me, 888. So we have a lot of funky stuff going on. Releasing anger, determination, passion, energy, caution, illumination, and July. Which is interesting because I misread for May. Are we skipping over June? I mean, we haven't even gotten to March yet, but okay. You know what? No, I'm being specific. Give me March. Okay. Okay, ideation and strength. March, though. Give me March. March. Oh. Interesting. Okay. This is so interesting. So I'm getting some form of rejection is going to force you into this energy. It's going to make you say, screw you, I'm so much better than that. I'm so much better than that. And but you don't want to be angry about it. Like, that as soon as, okay, no, I get it now. I just needed a second for it to, like, all, like, come together and be less fuzzy, but, so, ideation and strength. You're pulling that together right now to, like, you know, you're getting your ideas in, you're trying to be like, yes, I fucking got this, right? Sorry, I don't mean to swear, oh my god. YouTube, don't kill me. Anyway, whatever this is, this I got it feeling here, is gonna get a rejection somehow. In some way, something. But that is gonna cause movement, and it's gonna cause you to want to be better. And as soon as you release your anger about it, that's when you are going to be determined, proceeding with caution, because you know, like, maybe, you know, you still have to deal with some part of the rejection, or maybe the people involved or whatever, but you're gonna have that energy and passion and determination to just be like, screw you, I'm so much better. I don't know. But that's what I feel like it's just going to cause you and your drive to just go, like, skyrocketing totally different. Like, you're just going to be like, and you're going to kick it into high gear. That's totally fine. Like, I know the chat is, like, delayed a little bit. But yeah. That one's quite wild. I can't even. And we still have July over here, so I don't know. So I don't know if this is going to start in July, end in July, or the you know, kick in the butt part is going to come in at July, and this is March. Maybe it's a couple month process. I think so. I think that's what we're looking at. It's a couple months process. But overall, this is up to July. You know what I mean? That's what came through for you anyway. Man, that is awesome. That is wild. I love doing this stuff. I love it. I love it so much. Especially when I get reads like that. That's a banana sandwich. Alright, anybody new to the chat, welcome in, welcome in. I know we had like, what, 5 or something? Yeah, we're just here hanging out and having a good time. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat, and I will answer what I can. Carlos, is it feeling for me? Interesting. Alright, Carlos, we're going to go with you first. I'm just doing them in the same order that they came into the chat. Their feelings for you. Let's find out. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Their feelings for you. Whoa. Energy. Okay. They can feel the vibe shift when you're in the room, when you're with them. They have all the vibes are different. Yeah. Yeah, they feel like a weird, like a cool spark, like, wow, I really want to be like this person or have these traits that they have. You got that spark. But do they have feelings? Yeah, I think so. I feel like they're also somebody that needs to like have feelings develop over time, but we have trust and flow. So over time, yes, they absolutely will. But right now, they're just like still in that, whoa, they're awesome. Like that's so cool. Like I want to be around this person, their energy and their vibe. I love their vibe, but they will have more feelings for you over time. They do have a flow with you though, which is awesome. Alright. Amina is wondering if this person is gonna have kids. Okay, let's see. Is this person having kids? So this is my I think yes. I think this person is divinely guided. Like this is my spirit card. They're being guided to do so, but I'm not sure. Something tells me that they're having a hard time though. Like it's not going. Yeah, discomfort. They would love to, they want to, but they're having a hard time. That's like the whole deck. Yeah, they're thinking I'm like strong enough to do it and get through with it. So I think that they're gonna have to do like all treatments and stuff, but they still want to, and it's gonna be a tough road. I don't think they're gonna stop trying either. Yes, or her to get pregnant or whatever, but they're gonna have a hard time actually conceiving, is what I'm seeing, in one way or another. Okay. Alright, me ask, is there anyone in my circle that's shady? Let's see. Alright. No anxiety. No peace. Anyone in the circle who's shady? There is somebody that is determined to make people, yeah. There's one person that says just the right thing to mess with people's peace of mind, their like nerves, and what they're passionate about. There's one, yeah, the one person, it's just one. They are the ones to make a snide comment at things like, oh, you really want to do that? Are you sure you want to wear your hair like that? Here, let me fix your makeup real quick, because I just don't want you to go out looking stupid. Like, they say things like that, but are really just trying to be hurtful. But they have, like, a lot of stuff in themselves they're trying to get over. And that's where that comes from. You know, they're not even, we don't even know who they are as, like, a person right now. Because they've been so all over the place. And so, like, commenty on things. I don't know. Like, you don't even know, like, what they actually like or don't like anymore, because they just seem to be going with trends. Ew, you're still wearing your hair like that? That sort of person. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to kind of be weird with each other. Okay, this. Yeah, like, it seems like it could very well be a family member, and I almost said that, like, it could be a family person. Like, I feel like it's, like, a grandma or an aunt. Like, you're really gonna wear your hair like that? Like, it seems like they're being concerned, but they're not. Like, they make you question your own likes and dislikes. Almost. And it, like, makes everybody else, like, uncomfortable. Like, they feel like they have to please that person. But I also feel like every single family in the world has somebody like that. So if that's, like, it's unfortunate, but we all know that aunt that's, you know, iffy. We all have that aunt that's iffy. There's always one. So if that one person is who's showing up, just maybe it's just them. But also just look out for this behavior in people. You know, tune your ears in and really listen to what people say. But then take it all with a grain of salt. Know that you gotta do you regardless. It's just somebody who's like generally unhappy with their life and wants to shit in everybody's breakfast. Oh my god, I need to stop swearing. I think I've only done it twice though. Crap. Okay. Claudia says his baby, I understand the whole thing long years ago. I met him. I was pregnant when my first daughter, but Isaac and had a fight. Oh. Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is, me. For sure. It's just one of those people that's like, meh, about everything. Yeah. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, who else we got? You're right. Oh, the sun is out, but there's like these 3 clouds in the corner, so like it kind of might rain. I don't know. Who's to say? Bring an umbrella. Gross. That's why. That's fair, Claudia. Things can get very complicated very fast. So let's see. Okay, dress up, baby. Let's see. Okay. Absolutely. Okay. No movement, no sadness, illumination, consciousness. You know that you would be happy if he realized that you're the best option. But the baby, let's see the baby. Interesting. Energy, surrender. Okay, one more, just one. So, consciousness and surrender, illumination, abundance, happiness, no sadness, no movement, no energy. So, this one's tough. So, we're realizing that abundance and happiness will come if we surrender. We consciously know this. It's not under the surface. We actually know this information. It's in front of us. Here it is. It's gonna be, you know, one way or the other. And it's your option to pick which way or the other. Surrender is like give up, yes. So surrender is give up something, give into something, to, like, put it above yourself for the time. I feel like yeah, God gives another better opportunity. Yeah, no, for sure. We all have free will, but we all have choices. So God presents us with opportunity A and opportunity B at any given time. And He has the next plan if we pick A, if we pick B, or even if we choose C. That's not even on the list. So there's, everything's written out. We know things will happen as they are supposed to happen. Right now, you're given one of those divine choices, A or B. And you have to pick the results from A or results from B. Right, and I can't tell you what to do either way. You're just being presented with one or two choices, and these are the outcomes of those choices. So, yeah. Yep, you gotta circle your answer on the test and hand it in. You're so welcome, my friend. I hope that helps. I wish you the best of luck with, everything. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, absolutely. Definitely try that for a while. Thank you, friends. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Where we at? Oh, you're so welcome, my friend. Happy to help. Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. My name is Leash. Can I take it here? There we go. Yeah, essentially. I mean, technically my name's Alicia, but nobody spells it correctly, so if I just say Leash, people usually do the EEs, and it's, yeah, thanks. All right. Let's see. All right, I can absolutely read for your daughter. All right. What's going on? So she's surrendering something. Intuition. No rejection. Yeah. So it's actually Alisha, and nobody picks that spelling. So Alicia's just easier all around. Claudia, is she a teenager? Because I'm picking up teenager vibes, like 16, 17. I feel like she's a little lady, like I'm gonna do what I want. Yeah, she's, okay, so I have no rejection, surrender, intuition, happiness, and strength. I feel like she's doing teenager things, but whatever things she gives into, you know, just to kind of keep up with her friends, ultimately, you know, it's gonna make her it's gonna make her stronger and happier in the long run, whatever she's going through now. Like, maybe her friends, like maybe like some peer pressure stuff going on, maybe, and whether she does or does not give in to whatever that is. Obviously, she's going to pick and choose as she sees fit. Things happen, mistakes get made when you're young, but there's no frustration about it or anger. Whatever she's going through, she knows that she, like, maybe she did it to herself by accident or something. Maybe she said yes to something she probably shouldn't have. Something that, like, you know, you might get angry for her at as a parent. But there's understanding here, like, with this intuition. So maybe she ends up losing a friend because she said no to something that the friend did. And yes, Claudia, I'm reading for you right now. Yep, is she a teenager? Because I'm picking up teenager vibes. Like 16, 17. I honestly forget if you said that earlier, how old she was. I haven't scrolled through in a while. But, yeah. Sorry, Claudia, yes, this one is for you and your daughter. Is she a teenager? Because I'm getting teenager vibes. Like she's 16 or 17 maybe. With this, I'm feeling she's going to have to say no to something. Maybe that her friends are trying to peer pressure her on. But she's not upset about it. She's strong enough to do it. She's going to be happier in the long run. Happiness is here. Happiness and success from whatever this is. But she's going to have to make a choice. She's going to have to surrender. Okay, so 14, fair enough. So right now maybe she has to make a choice to surrender something with one of her friends. Maybe she loses a friend for saying no to something that her other friend said yes to. But she's okay with that. She's absolutely okay with that because she knows it's better for her to not. She's not angry about it. She's not frustrated. Maybe she had problems with this friend for a while. Anyway, she's strong enough to do her own thing. She knows what's right and what's wrong. Yeah. If she talks to you about it, great. Maybe she will keep this one private. I don't know. But she's this friend issue she has in the bag. She feels good about it. She knows her choices that she made, and she's doing it for the better. Whatever it is. My mind said she's trusting her gut like you taught her to. There you go. Awesome. Cool. Ooh, let's find out. Okay. When do I see him coming forward for dating you? Let's see. That's all a big chunk. I'll keep those, and this is a chunk. This is also a chunk. Good God, these cards are horrible. I just need to write them way better. Way better. Yeah, I'm here. Speak. Am I a dog? Sorry. But I'll speak when I want. I'm here. I'm here. Sometimes I talk to myself. I just don't say anything while I'm actually shuffling because I'm tuning in and channeling. So I apologize for that. we're reading for me right now. So let's see. When you see, okay, when you see my DM, Chris coming my way or dating me, I'm getting family nostalgia, and then when is he coming in? When is he coming in? Ooh. Help me, help you. Okay. Spread your knowledge. And then if I could get a time frame from my cards, that'd be awesome. Let's see. Time frame, please, please. Capricorn. So probably Capricorn season. I think, you know, I know that is quite a long time, but, you know, perhaps there's a lot of self-growth to do before that. Yeah, Capricorn season me, that's what I think. And, you know, if family help me help you, I think it's going to be, you know, maybe you need each other as a resource for something. Let's see. Oh, she doesn't. Okay. Alright, Divya. Let's see. Can you tell me, is my crush is my husband or not? Can you tell me, is my crush is my husband or not? Is your is your crush your husband? I mean, that should be an obvious yes. He's your husband. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Claudia, thank you. I understand that now. That's awesome. Thank you. Well, sorry for accidentally reading for your 14-year-old then. Haha. Okay, future husband, thank you. Okay, I'm like, wait, is my husband, like, I'm like, thank you, I'm sorry, my brain goes fuzzy after a little while, and I'm like, I can't form my own sentences right sometimes, so I promise, I mean no disrespect. Let's see. I crushed my husband. Well, I got winter. Think, believe, and know that you can. And Uranus. Now, Uranus energy is like a lot of, I'm not the best with outer planets, I'll admit. It's like a lot of like hidden stuff coming to the surface. So let's see. Let's see. The color black and day. Oh, that's only two. The color black, day, and many choices. Ooh. I think that's saying yes, your next crush could be your husband if you choose wisely. Get selective about it. The daytime in winter, You know, maybe they're wearing black clothing. There's a lot of choices, many choices, but choose wisely and you can. It's very possible. I'm not sure if that's this winter or next winter either. I also just got gray. So the color gray, maybe like the sky is really gray, you know, almost black. There's a lot of like clouds going on or something. It like looks heavy and foreboding. Yeah. You know, think, believe, and know that you can. And things will happen if you manifest on it enough. Ooh, underneath winter was Aries. So ask everybody what their birthday is. Or maybe they have an Aries placement somewhere. I feel like it's an Aries sun sign. I feel like it's going to be an Aries person that you stumble upon. You know, give you a little bit of that fire, that spark. So, like, it's possible. Just make sure you choose wisely. Really focus on what you do and don't want in a partner. Even make a list if you want to. Be specific, but not impossibly specific. You know, specifically broad. There you go. Did you guys meet in the winter, or is winter like his favorite season or something? Maybe he wears a lot of like black and gray. Hadia, yes, you can absolutely ask me anything you'd like. New here, welcome in, welcome in. Definitely give a like, subscribe, and, you know, comment on whatever you want. I have donation link in the description as well, if anybody feels like donating. Yeah. And like, feel free to share this with anybody, like any of your friends that also like tarot cards or anything like that, or readings or whatever. Like, we're just hanging out and vibing. Okay. Yes, Hadia, you can absolutely ask anything you'd like. There is a delay between the chat and the video, so I apologize for any delay here. But yeah, feel free. Alright. What are Shub's current feelings for you? Ooh. No abundance in space. Interesting. Sadness. Interesting. So he feels a little stuck and wants some space. He wants more balance in life. You know, he feels like he lacks creativity and abundance right now. And it's just kind of weighing on him a bit. Yeah, definitely give space and time. You know, maybe if something happened, he's still kind of feeling that. You know, he definitely still needs some space. Yeah. But trust that he'll come back. He'll be back in time. He'll be around again. Happiness, frustration. So he wants the happiness, but right now he's a little frustrated. So just give him time and space, and I think everything will be okay in time, eventually. But he has to heal from whatever it is right now. Yeah, he's still on, he's still unsure about, yeah, he's just not entirely sure about what to do. You know, obviously he like misses you if he contacted you again, but he doesn't know. He's still hurting. Determination. So maybe he does want to fix it. Maybe he realizes what he lost. Success and confidence. And no fear. So he's just trying to get himself back on his feet, maybe figure out where he went wrong. You know, sometimes if you have a gap of time, it does help overall with perspective. Maybe he sees that maybe he was in the wrong more often than he thought he was right. Maybe, I don't know. I think right now it was just a random talk, just to kind of assess where he's at, his thoughts, feelings, and everything. You know, where he could be. I'm sorry, I just want to focus this thing really quick. Hello? Okay. Yeah. But I think it was a random talk for now, just to kind of like get a background assessment of what could be. Does he want to go back there? Does he not want to go back there? You know, have his own feelings changed? You know, is your communication different at all? Like how you guys talk to each other, you know, he's just trying to assess that. Oh, you're so welcome. Alright, me asks, how do I see 2023 for your mother? Let's see. Alright. Alright, a little bit of nerves. Okay, based on how that fell out of my hand, I'm literally taking it. Okay. Confidence, ideation, creativity. Maybe she's looking to start a new project and she's kind of nervous about it. She has an idea that she thinks could work really well, you know, that's brand new, and she's just not sure how to go about it in the right way. Yeah, she's really thinking on it. Maybe she was in this field before, like growing up or something, and she wants to get back into it. She's reflecting on the past, being a little nostalgic, but also, like, let's see. Yeah. Consciousness, sadness. She wants to work on something that maybe she lost out on before. Like maybe there was a creative project that she wanted to try before she had kids, and now that her kids are a little bit more grown up, she has that time and freedom to do it how she wanted to. Yeah. Yeah. New beginnings and letting go of anger. Maybe this is like one of those like paint projects where she's like flinging paint at the wall or something, you know what I mean? Yeah, she doesn't want to be rejected either. I feel like whatever creative project that she's getting into is like something she feels like she needs to just put on the internet to get out there, and she's nervous of being rejected as like an older person online, and that's stopping her determination right now. You know what? Start talking to her about like just like random creative projects that seem up her alley. Like if she's somebody like makes different loaves of bread, for example, like, you know, ask her about her process or whatever, and like actually take pictures of it like when she's talking, and you know, just seeing you interested like that with like with the camera kind of on but not necessarily on her, that could definitely help. I think that might like get her going. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely do that. And do exactly that, because that's what's gonna kick her in the butt. And she's gonna do it, and it will be awesome for her. And like even if it's not super successful, it's just gonna like really, you know, get her to actually do it. It's gonna cause that motivation. Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely all good vibes. Like, she's just having a lot of self-doubt about putting herself out there. Like, it's could be a good and bad thing, you know. On the internet, there's always judgment from someone, from somewhere. You know, which is something that she probably hasn't faced in, you know, for as much in a while, you know. But yeah, she's just nervous about being an older person, putting herself out there about it. Like, she is afraid that people are going to judge her for, like, not having experience or whatever. But, like, she's got it. She's got it unlocked. And even if it doesn't go that way, it's still gonna, you know, at least she did it. Like, she'll have that kind of, like, well, at least I spent 6 months on it, and it was fun while it lasted. You know? But yeah, very good. Encourage your mama. You are so welcome. Okay. Yeah, like, even if it's not totally your thing, like, just humor her. But, yeah. Good stuff all around. Alright, I am coming up almost on 3 hours already. Holy crap. That's awesome. I'm pretty close with my mom too. You know what's so funny though? Is like, I don't know if you've looked up your like parents' like astrology chart at all, like their natal chart. It is so wild to see your parents' whole chart because, like, hi, yeah, Claudia, I'm okay. I've been here the whole time. What's up? Are you okay? Are we good? Good. Yeah, I hear ya. My father said it. That's interesting. I do eat. Who said anything about food? I'm gonna get something after I'm done with my live. I'm gonna have some more breakfast, some more food. Yeah, no, that's so interesting about the North and South Node with your parents. I probably will never know my father's birth chart. And my stepdad's, he literally doesn't know the time, and his mother already passed, so like we can't get it. But he is a Gemini. But my mother is a Pisces sun, Gemini rising, and Aries moon. So that was interesting. Yeah. I was like, how did I survive with like a mother who has an Aries moon? How? I don't know. But I don't have any like Gemini or Aries placements really myself. It's so wild. But I have a Pisces moon and rising, which is very interesting. I'm on the East Coast. So it's about late lunch. Nice. Yeah, Aquarius moons are fun. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at times, some of the ideas that Aquarius moons have, like, they want to go do, like, one thing while the rest of the group would want to go do something else. So, like, you have your different comfort zones than a lot of other people do, and that's okay. Because honestly, as somebody, I have a Pisces moon, so I can do the same thing. Like, I'm a little fishy that, like, just swims wherever I want to go. Like, I don't know what's around. Like, everything is water around me. I can swim up, down, sideways, diagonal, backwards if I wanted to. I can do flips in the water. Nobody expects that. But, you know, I can vibe with literally anything. But yeah, Aquarius rising is cool too. I do like Aquarius, just placements in general. But you guys need to actually have some emotion sometimes. And I only say that because my father's an Aquarius sun and he's kind of a brat. So I'm biased and I apologize. But y'all are creative as hell and it's fun. Oh, thank you. Okay. So while I have you guys here, because you guys are pretty much like regulars at this point, I think you guys were on like the last stream too. So I have a Libra sun with a Pisces moon and rising. My Pisces moon is in the 12th house. So I have like this weird, like my chart is very strange. Like my first house starts like right, like maybe 10 degrees into my 12th house, and my moon is right in that little sliver that overlaps my 12th and rising. It's interesting. I have been into astrology since, honestly, like forever, but like I really started deep diving into like placements and like risings and moons and whatever. Like I got out of like the daily horoscope stage in like maybe 2015. So like kind of a while, like right before like the whole like rush of everybody on TikTok like and whatever doing their charts. But like I was like right in the brink of it, but I didn't deep dive enough as I should like beforehand, because when everybody was really into it, that's when I was like trying to memorize like what planets meant and everything. I was taking it kind of like casually, but I sped myself up. I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna deep dive into it. I know half as much as these people, but I can still do it my way. And I find different ways for, people to get the most out of their own life. Like, okay, you would do really good writing this down and all your ideas and, waiting a week before you go ahead and decide which of those ideas you actually want to tackle, sort of thing. But yeah, I've always kind of been like a weirdo with like, well, I mean, not a weirdo, but off the cuff. When I was in like 6th grade, I got a New Age basket from we had like a raffle or whatever, and it had like tarot cards, a numerology book, and like, I think it had like the little, oh my god, what is it? Little like gold like coins or whatever. Like it was clearly just like thrown together for a bunch of middle schoolers. Like it wasn't anything serious, but I was like, I want this basket. I must have this basket. And I put every single ticket that I had into it because I was like, I need to be that guy. And I don't know what drew me towards it or anything. I definitely think it's like my like Pisces, but I've just been attached to that stuff ever since. Like I've always looking for like little signs and symbols and stuff. Like in 10th grade, my grandpa passed. I would always find little dimes everywhere and like blue jays, and it's just been super like present in my life. So I figured, why not put it out there? Cause with my placements, I know I'm powerful enough. It's just putting it to a certain channel and doing what I want with it. Like, obviously the greater good, and like, I want to give people insight, but I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If a reading is trash, I'm going to tell you it's trash. Like, I'm going to tell you when things are not going to go your way, but I'm going to do it in the best possible way. Like, I will tell you to, focus on yourself a little bit. I will say, look at their perspective, or because I want you guys to make your own choices as well. But if the cards are telling me it's not going to be good, I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I'm not a liar. I'm not here to tell you, oh, it's so great, everything is awesome all the time, because that's not true. You have equal balances in everything. Just as people, balances as people. If something is going to affect person A in some way, it may affect person B or even person C, D, E, F in another way. You know what I mean? It's all a domino effect while focusing on yourself and the betterment of your own state at any given time. Like, I'm trying to do better with my own communication because I know sometimes my words and my sentences are not phrased as they possibly best can. Like that. I don't phrase things in the best possible way. And I jumble my words a lot. I'll say, hey, go get me the thing next to the other thing, which is so not descriptive and totally unhelpful. Hi, Manure. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, ask away, please. But, you know, we all have things that we are working on at any given time. And the best thing that I think, what are the Aries? Ooh. What is Aries' current feelings towards you? Let's find out. Aries' feelings towards you. Okay. Now that was a pull. Energy, intuition, reflection, comfort, and a little sadness. Okay. So we have, okay. So, have you known this person a long time? I feel like you've known them for a while, and they're reflecting on when you guys were close, and that kind of makes them nostalgic, a little bit sad. You know, they want real good times, but now it's like they know that they're gonna have a good time with you regardless, but they want how things used to be. Let's see, thoughts and intentions with this Aries. Thoughts and intentions with this Aries. Okay. So we have balance, protection, and caution. So maybe the Aries wants to protect you, but only on their terms. Like they want the relationship on their own terms. And that's that. Yeah. They're not going to consider it a success without everything going their way. What are the Aries' other intentions? Anything else with this Aries? Yeah, and they're afraid of rejection too. So they don't want you to say no to them at all. They want you, but only on their terms. What is their way? Let's see. Okay. If they want things their way, what are they looking for? What is the way that the Aries wants? Confidence. Maybe they want you to look a certain way, act a certain way, dress a certain way, to be like their arm candy, is what I'm getting. Like they want to look good next to you. And they want you to look good next to them. Seems pretty superficial. So let's see what else. What else does this Aries want? What else does this Aries want? Anger. This Aries likes to push buttons. They like a little fight every now and then. And money. Yeah. They can always get you to be passionate. They get good reactions out of you. And they get money out of you. They like the pushback. They like the abundance and the caring. But, yeah. That's what I got for that. Good luck with that person. Okay. Yeah. Just proceed with caution. Know that they have other motives. Alright, and so for me, does Artem want to hire me? Let's see. Does Artem want to hire me? That's junk. Okay. So, love and energy fell out together. So, they love your energy. Mystery and faith came out together. So, they... and then we have intuition. So, they know that you're going to do good things. Let's see. Yeah, no, they love your energy. They have good faith in you. They know that you're going to do well. It is a mystery what changes you're going to bring to the company. I believe you will bring positive change and whatnot, but let me pull one more. It was a very good interview, that's what I do know. Isolation. So, is this a job where you're going to have, like, you know, it's a lot of, you might be doing your own job, your own self? Like, are you taking calls yourself? Yeah, Bianca, I can definitely read you, and Claudia, I'll read you right after that. So, I feel like this is going to be, like, maybe a job where you're, like, at a call center doing your own thing, kind of, like, by yourself, and they're nervous that, like, the isolation of doing your own job, like, just alone is going to be, like, an issue, because you feel like more of a social person. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, they're nervous that the isolation is gonna make you like meh. Like you know, if somebody is doing independent work, it could go either way. Like it could be really good for the person, or maybe they're not good on their own and they like a little bit more direction. I'm somebody who's not great working, you know, on my own from home or whatever. Like I'm not good like that. You know, I prefer the structure, and that's okay. So I definitely recommend, like, if they offer it to you, like, give it a shot. And otherwise, like, if they're, you know, keep your options opening, because there might be other openings in the company that are a little bit less like what you've got, and things can be tweaked. So definitely keep the communication open and honest with them, because they do like your energy and they like what you're going to bring to the table regardless. Okay. I see him giving an offer to you, yes. Okay. Next one, Bianca. Let's do it. All right, Bianca, Cancer Zodiac. You got it, no problem. All right. Okay. Bianca, my Cancer friend, what do we got? Oh, those were all upside down. Okay. Okie dokie. We got some good stuff. So, death card, I always take this as a new beginning. That is not necessarily just death. This is a new beginning. But, you know, new beginnings can be scary, and that's okay. It can be frustrating to know the path to go on. And you can be nervous and scared, but those are normal feelings. Changes disrupt the peace, but again, that's part of life, that's okay. You need rest and passion for the success of your flow. So a lot of this is some self-love, some caring, some letting go of fear, understanding that the lows have to happen in order to get back to the highs. Let's see. What else do we got? Bianca, my Cancer friend, what do we have for her? Okay. All right. Okay. So, ideation, faith, and mystery are all upside down. So that tells me that right now we don't really have a specific goal in mind. You don't really know what you want to do career-wise, whatever, relationship-wise, anything. You're just kind of lost. You don't really have faith in anything because you haven't really seen the signs of, you know, the direction that you should go in. You know, everything's kind of been up to chance lately. It has been a mystery. But because mystery is upside down here, you have a general idea of where you want to go and who you want to be and what you want to do. But because you don't have any, like, signs to get there or, like, genuine, like, actual goal, like, you have a direction that you want to go in, but, like, you're not like, oh, I'm trying to reach this particular train station. You're just like, I'm going to wander and see what I find. So I feel like in this, but you know, like, what you're kind of looking for. Maybe you do want a train station, but maybe you're looking for one that also has a blue bridge or is in a specific part of town or whatever, and you're just not finding it. And sometimes, like, you know, at the train station, right, you want to get to the train, but you're also realizing that you have to get off the train stop and walk a little bit to reach the museum, you know? I'm sure that's a terrible analogy, but for you, Bianca, I see a lot of, like, fear, unknowing. You don't really know what to do, where you're going. You know that you need to take time and space and just be in order to find your place. And, you know, you need to turn these 3 cards around. You need to have people to look up to and goals to achieve. You need to have hope that it will work out for you. Maybe not in the timeline that you're expecting, like, you know, not within 6 months. Maybe it happens in, you know, 9 months instead. It takes a little longer, but it's still there. You know, a mile feels a lot longer when you're actually looking at it, like when you're actually walking it, than it does from looking at it through a plain window up above. You know what I mean? It's still a mile. It's still the same. It's just different perspective. And maybe broaden what you want to do. Like, if you know that you want to do something with computers, start Googling, like, computer jobs to have that aren't coding jobs or whatever. Like, what are other things I can do, you know, and that will help give you goals and the hope and the timeline to achieve everything. Because if you don't have those goalposts, then you don't know when each stage is going to end. And, you know, having set boundaries and set bullet points will be helpful. So really do some, like, inner work and do some journaling, breathe, visualize. Life will get there. Maybe not on your time, not within 3 months, maybe it will come within 6, but, you know, take your time. Enjoy every day. And, you know, there are positives in every day, there are negatives in every day. Like, maybe the vending machine is out of your favorite snack, but you still got front row parking at work, you know? Balances. You got this, lady. For sure. Alright, this is probably going to be the last one as well. Is Isaac going to speak about his feelings? Let's see. Is Isaac going to speak about his feelings? Passion? Possibly. Oh my god. Alright. No space. Magic. And then there is one over there. You're so welcome. Reach out. So we have magic, space, passion, anxiety, mellow ghost, and abundance. You know, I think he's going to reach out, but he's going to, like, have to disguise it as, like, he's asking you about something else that's not super serious. You know? I feel like if he does, like, text you about, like, a money thing or, like, he's gonna have to text you for something, and you should tell him, call me instead when you can. And then you guys can talk then. And new beginnings and protection. Interesting. And no rejection. So yeah, if he, is he going to actually talk about his feelings? I think, yes, he's going to talk about his feelings, but it's going to take some time. Like, he needs to find the right time to call you, talk about it, to step away from his, the kids and the woman and everything. So he's just gonna have to, like, tiptoe around a little bit. So if he comes off sketchy, it's because he kind of has to right now, because he's hiding it from everybody else that he's around. I feel like he's gonna have to talk about his feelings eventually. and he does feel the same. But he just needs to have some time to think about everything and to really think through his choices. But yeah, I think he will, but just take it with a grain of salt. Yes, so he's gonna have to, like, obviously step away from the woman and the kids to speak to you. So, well, nobody's the bad one in this situation. He's just trying to do right by his kids and her. Like, he doesn't want to upset her or the kids, but he still wants to make you happy and tell you how he feels and everything. So he's going to have to be sneaking around to them, obviously not to you, but if he comes off like he's whispering on the phone or trying to be shady, that's because he has to, because he is hiding from the kids and the wife and, well, the woman. You know what I mean? So it's not towards you, it's just that might be in general a sense of secrecy. But, you know, if he texts you or anything, like, tell him to call you. Like, I feel like always speak on the phone and don't text for some reason. Because you don't want her to, like, see messages or whatever and then cause a fight on their end, you know, just because, oh, you guys are texting. So do what you can, but understand that, exactly, right, he does not want to lose you. You know, we have the ghost here, that's my little spirit, my little divinely protected thing. So he has to do what he can in order to talk to you. It's just right now he has to sneak around, at least in their eyes. Just, you know, make sure that if he does seem shady or off, it's not you, it's that situation. Because he does care. You said the other baby was his, yes? There was earlier, like, he's with his other kids. So he's just trying to be, yeah, no, you can only take things day by day. So he's just trying to do right by his kids right now as they're in the picture before he goes. If he even does go, you know. So it's just day by day. And when he is in there, if he is in there, like if he does end up going, while he's in there, that's when he's going to have his turn of events and realize everything. And then he may actually break it off with the girl upon his release. That's what my mind tells me. But I obviously don't know for sure. Like, I can't predict 100% certainty, but right. So he's just trying to be a father and you know, be, you know, a guy and do the right thing. So, you know, you had to put yourself in his shoes a little bit too. Like, you know, he's trying to just be responsible and everything, but also cater to your needs and your wants, because that's where his heart really wants it. You know, if he didn't want it, he wouldn't. Well, she's gonna... Yes. Nope, that's exactly what I was saying. So I think the same thing. I think if he does go, when he's in there, that's when he's going to have realizations. She's going to leave, and it's going to be better overall. Yep. You got to get through the bad to get to the good sometimes. And it's unfortunate, but that is balance, and that is life. All right. I know. It's tough, but it is what it is sometimes. It is one of those things. Just gotta take it day by day, hour by hour if you have to. Keep reminding yourself that, you know, this is the thing that you have to get through in order to get to the good. All right. I am going to, yeah. I mean, yeah, she's got to have some sort of love if they also have a child together. Like, they, you know, she's trying to see him as that father figure and not like a relationship. I feel like they're both kind of on equal ground. Like, she doesn't really want a whole relationship either, but still wants him present as a father, like, all the time. It's more of a platonic love. But she's still, like, protective of, you know, their family dynamic. Does that make sense? Excellent. Alrighty. Well, my friend, I have been streaming for about 3 hours and 20 minutes, and I am gonna get some food. I will most likely be on tomorrow morning at some point, maybe around like 10 o'clock or so. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely happy to read for you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your night. See you tomorrow. Remember that the donation link is in the description if you feel like it. But yeah, have a good night. Bye, friends.